Hello, I'm Jamal Matthews, Chief Technology Officer and Director for the city's IT services. I'll be providing a brief presentation of the city's information technology budget that can be found starting on page 100 of the budget book. IT services, or ITS, works with every department within the city supporting their goals and missions effectively and efficiently. Additionally, we must work directly with many other jurisdictions regionally and throughout the Commonwealth on joint initiatives and regional efforts, with the overall goal to provide equity to our community. The ITS team is comprised of essentially 9.5 FTEs, with the other half of the position budgetarily split with the library. In addition to myself, the ITS team structure consists of an IT manager, Gennady Zinchenko, that leads the daily operation of the team, with a structure consisting of a network engineer to manage the overall network infrastructure and related projects, two system engineers for core systems management and related projects, a dual role communications senior systems administrator managing all phones, communication systems, AV systems, along with other high-end support and projects, both a systems specialist and a systems technician that manage the bulk of the staff's daily support requirements. As previously noted, a split-funded program manager systems architect that manages the specialty requirements for the library. Similar to our library PM role, we now have another program manager position that is split to focus on the ever-growing tech needs for both our CPEDS and DPW departments that is funded through technology fee revenues. Finally, we have a direct report role to myself of an infrastructure architect security manager to focus on the city's overall cybersecurity posture and full infrastructure design. Our maintenance and operational budget combined with salary and benefits is at $1.8 million. We've remained relatively budgetarily flat, with only making a very modest add toward workstation refreshes, as well as now funding the critical security enhancements of our new managed endpoint protection service that provides next-generation antivirus, active endpoint threat monitoring and remediation, along with an effective 24/7 Security Operations Center, or SOC. This was a city-led cooperative procurement initiative that leveraged a few other local jurisdictions to gain a much better price point for all of us. However, remaining relatively flat has continued to create a budget deficit due to the ever-escalating cost of maintenance contracts that have increased annually by 15% to some exceeding 25%. There have been a number of critical unmet needs IT services has faced over the years. To highlight just a few of these key unmet needs, with first being the highest priority in our long outstanding unmet needs is for a dedicated public safety program manager systems architect. This is to cover the highly specialized need and priority nature of the projects for our police, sheriff, emergency management, fire marshal, and volunteer fire. We also have a need for a truly dedicated security infrastructure engineer under the security manager to provide required focus on proactive systems review to mitigate the ever-growing cyber threatscape. As previously indicated, with remaining flat, this has created a deficit in our maintenance contracts that needs to be properly funded. The organization also needs an additional systems technician to help effectively manage the day-to-day support needs of staff. And concluding with showing a series of critical equipment refresh funding that is required to keep systems up to date and help manage the maintenance costs, all which we highly recommend moving to a budget fund. I appreciate your time and the interest that you have taken to review the IT services budget and would be happy to field any questions you may have on it. Thank you.